So guys, welcome to my first full self-driving video. Point of view, perspective, first person perspective. I actually tried to get a mount, but it ended up being the incorrect size, so I'm gonna have to go with a different mounting solution. So for now, this is what we're doing. I'm recording on like ultra hyper wide perspective, so hopefully you got, hopefully the screen's in frame, hopefully everything's good, hopefully you guys are actually seeing this video. If you did, then that means this is a success. So at the moment I'm on a drive to a place called Two Lots. It's where I get 3D printer filament a little bit cheaper than on Amazon. At Two Lots, filament can go between like $5 to $10 or $12 for something more specialized, like flexi filament. I think it was $14, where I think rough Amazon equivalent is $20 to like $25 to even $30 for a whole spool of flexi filament. So that's what I'm doing today. That's what the video is going to be about. We're on the freeway. As you can see, merges itself. People that are acquainted with full self-driving might not be impressed by that, but I'm still impressed every time it changes a lane for faster traffic, and then it'll merge back to stay out of the fast lane. It's somewhat impressive. I am on the 1 month free trial that Tesla is kind enough to offer, the complementary month, I guess. So as you can see, it just changed to the middle lane to stay out of the fast lane, and traffic seems to be going pretty fast. Definitely, I wasn't keeping up with the flow of traffic just a minute ago. Oh, and yeah, see, now to try to get to the speed maximum that I've set, it's changing lanes because it realizes that the cars in front of us are going slower than that. So something I'd like to point out that I've noticed full self-driving, it's obviously better than autopilot, is autopilot when that lane opened up, it would have tried to take to the middle of the lane. But full self-driving will stick next to the center line, so it behaves better in aspects like that, which I think is pretty cool. I don't know why you can't add that to autopilot. Autopilot does do some things that you wouldn't expect it to do. Like, it doesn't stop for stop signs, but it does start to slow down for stop signs, which is interesting, right? Or at least that's something I've tended to notice. It's been a while since I've you know, usually I'll take over far because it'll start slowing down a little bit later than I like. But so I'm used to taking over to where I kind of forget the functionality or how it works on autopilot. But that, I remember it would do interesting things like that. Okay, so in a mile we're gonna merge off the exit. It already got to the right lane, knowing it's gonna have to merge off. So a lot so far. I probably sped through most of this. Most of the driving so far has been just freeway driving, which autopilot does a pretty good job at, versus full self-driving. I mean, full self-driving can obviously change lanes and stuff. Functions a little bit better, but autopilot's fine for the freeway. But we're about to get into the city streets, which I think is ironically where full self-driving, I mean, that's where it shines. It really is, because it's impressive. It's slowing down for an exit, perfect. But also where it's like, is it even worth it? Because a lot of people, I suspect, doesn't do as much city driving as they do freeway driving. And if they do a lot of city driving, like monitoring the full self-driving while it drives through the city defeats part of the purpose of having it, right? Because you still got to be on your toes, especially at every intersection. I mean, I still head on a swivel because you just gotta be extra cautious. I mean, the car, I haven't seen it do anything incredibly unsafe yet. I've been test driving, or I've just been using it to drive around. I haven't been test drive. I've been driving for about a week. I want to say a week or two, and yeah, I haven't seen the car do anything unsafe. The worst thing that it's done that I've had to take over for is like trying to go straight in a like a right-hand turn lane, because only, I think, because the symbol on the ground was like ultra mega faded, of which it didn't necessarily do anything unsafe. It was just you know, technically breaking the law. So, but I'm sure if I just let it go, it would have just yielded for the car going straight, because they certainly would act like they had the right of way, because they did. But besides like tiny situations like that, I mean, it's impressive. I've had a lot of no intervention drives. Even so far on this drive, I have not intervened other than turning up the speed a little bit on the freeway. So, but I wouldn't call that an intervention, because it would have still gotten me to my destination just a little bit slower because of the signs on the road. Because I think that was a construction area technically, even though, did anybody see any construction? I certainly didn't, but neither here nor there. So I just want to point out, the car certainly, when it's confident, it accelerates a decent rate, keeping up with the flow of traffic, enough space behind us to react. Does anybody know what that thing is used for? Never. I feel like I've only seen those in video games, like on a Call of Duty map or something. So we are almost at our destination. Wow, actually went through the yellow light. A lot of times it'll stop for yellow lights, but that one it just decided to go through, which is good. That's what I would have done. Yeah, almost at my destination. This is a unnecessary second trip to Two Lots, because I was here the other day. They're supposed to close at 4 p.m. I was there at 3 p.m. and not a car in sight. So there's not a car right now. I'm gonna be very concerned. I also went on my way, got up early to come here, but I will also be very not know how to get my items because it's supposed to be in-store pickup. But they are having a clearance sale that makes me feel like maybe they're gonna close up shop. So this right-hand turn, this truck is obscuring. Well, I can actually see through the truck, but let's see what FSD does. Okay, yeah, keeps okay. Well, there's a car coming. Well, now we have a green light. Okay, I approve. So hopefully I can do my business, get my filament. Hopefully, we'll see. So this is basically the end of the drive. I'm disengaged. We're trying to go to the right, but I would consider that a zero disengagement drive, or at least minimal engagement. Go ahead and auto park here, just so you guys see what that's like. But yeah, this is what driving's like for now while I have the FSD beta. Complimentary month. So like auto park, again, it's impressive, but at the same time, like if I were to park myself, it'd be faster. And obviously in a parking situation like this where it's not difficult whatsoever, I almost feel obligated to just park myself. But it parks, it does a good job. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this is my first video of it like this, so hopefully I get a place to mount the camera. Maybe you guys like the first person point of view. Let me know. Until next time. Peace out.